best music. Another one. We the best music. Another one. We the best music.
If you follow me on Snapchat, you probably know that we got a goodie box from W7 Cosmetics. I am super excited, you guys, because oh my god. And if you guys don't know, this is a UK based brand. It's a very affordable brand, to be honest. I believe they're like kind of like a drugstore base, but in the UK. Anyway, so we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with my brows. You guys know I always start with my brow. Anyway, so today I'm gonna start with the Brow Parlo. I think I'm saying that right. The complete eyebrow grooming kit. And can we talk about the packaging, you guys? How cute is this packaging? It's super fancy. And this is the inside. So I'm actually starting with a brow wax, and I'm taking it with my spoolie like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and brush it onto the brow. Just like that. And I love using brow wax. It just helps tame the brows, the brow hair. Oh my god. So I first like to shape them to my desired shape. So next I'm taking this powder right here to kind of fill in the whole brow, and I just literally go right on top of my natural brow. I seriously feel like I do my brows like backwards, literally. So this kind of looks a little too reddish. And then I like to go ahead and clean my brush and then go back with the second powder. Now I'm going in with this powder right here, and I'm going to outline the brow. This is how I practically start shaping them. So I don't really touch too much the front just because I want more of a natural looking brow. So next I'm actually going to take their Catwalk Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the brow. Oh, I like this concealer. I'm just gonna do a little bit on the tail of my brow. Although it looks super light on the hand, you see that there? It's actually blends in pretty good into my skin. It's like a very light coverage concealer. Oh my god, it's been 20 minutes just doing my brow. So next we're starting with the eyes. Anyways, we're starting with the I Got the Power All Day Wear eyeshadow base. I'm taking a sweet bit and I'm gonna drag that along my eyelids. Just blend it in. It's like very moisturizing. And I'm actually also going in with this gold concealer, which kind of reminds me, you guys, of the MAC paint pot. And this is in the shade Fair as well. And blend it onto the eyelid because I want a little bit more coverage. As you can see, it's giving more coverage. So this definitely I do like for the eyes. Ta-da! So now we're going in with a Mighty Matte palette, which look like this. All matte eyeshadows, very nude. This is the Natural Nude. And we started with a second shade right here just to mattify the whole eyelid. I'm going to be applying this all over the eyelid to mattify that, making sure none of my other shadows are going to be slipping around or transferring or anything like that. Okay, so I actually went back and took the third shade instead, which is a little lighter than that second shade, and it looks so much better. Yes! So I'm starting with this shade right here, and I'm going to be using as a transitioning shade on my crease. I'm just slightly applying it little by little, and I'm going to continue reapplying this shade to build up the color. And I'm also bringing it outwards like so. So you can see I'm continuing the same motions back and forth and going circular motion, and then bringing it outwards as well. So I'm taking this shade right here, and I'm actually applying this all over the crease. So I'm just kind of creating some depth into the crease. I'm just going to continue working this back and forth and reapplying it till I get that intensity. I want to really build up the color little by little, of course, and then just bringing it outwards. And always make sure to go back and blend that crease. Next, I'm taking this deep brown shade right here, and I'm using like a small brush to really concentrate this on mainly on the outer corner, and then just bringing it onto the crease. And again, you want to make sure you do this slowly. Okay, so I'm going back with a fluffy brush and blending just because I don't want anything to look harsh. Okay, I'm changing brushes, and I'm actually focusing now on the crease. So I'm still using that chocolate shade, and I'm applying that right on the crease, kind of creating like a cut crease. I'm applying that right on the fold of my crease. I feel like I'm saying crease a lot. And I'm going back with this shade, and I'm actually mixing these two shades right here, and I'm going to be blending the crease with those two shades, kind of going in circular motion. And I'm looking down. I don't want my eyelid to be folded. You want it to be like extended. And of course, just keep blending again, and just making sure everything is really well blended. I'm going back with that chocolate shade one more time just because I really want to deepen the crease a little bit more. And of course, make sure to always go back and blend. And now I'm going actually back to the concealer right here, the little paint pot concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and clean out my whole entire eyelid, kind of creating a cut crease like I mentioned before a million times. And again, I'm doing this on the entire eyelid, creating the whole wing out cut crease. Like that. And I'm actually going back to the palette and I'm taking the white shade right here and I'm going to be mattifying that whole crease just because I don't want anything to crease. So next I'm going to be using this I Dream eyeshadow cream, which look like this. And this is in the color I Dream Copper Pot. And it's such a beautiful color, you guys. I'm actually going to be using this shade and applying it right on the crease right there, kind of like winging it out, creating a wing line. And I'm actually using a very small, precise brush to go over that same line. I'm kind of just tracing it. And again, I'm bringing it all the way out. I like how this came out, you guys. I really, really like it. So I'm actually going also with their liquid liner, and this is the I Captain Very Black liquid liner, and I'm going to be creating a wing. So this does dry really, really matte, you guys. And I'm using their Get Real lashes, and this is in the style, I have no idea. I'll show you guys. It does bring a glow right here. You guys, these lashes, like, they have like this wispy, flirty look, and they look so good on my eye shape. Like, look how pretty, you see that? I love that, you guys. It's so cute. It's a sturdy lash band, but it's flexible enough to play with it and apply it super, super easily. So now that the eyes are halfway done, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the face, or start the face. I'm going to start with the Prime Magic. Looks like this. I have never tried anything else other than their foundation, and this was actually one of the first foundation I ever tried from them. Is an HD foundation. I found it on Marshalls, you guys, for only $2. So I'm using the Prime Magic Free Face Primer Camera Ready, and it actually looks like a silicone base. It reminds me a lot of the Smashbox photo finish photo ready primer. I literally feel like I'm not putting anything, you guys, on my face, literally, which is a good thing. It feels like it fills in all my pores. Woo! So I actually got their HD foundation. This is their Singing in the Rain foundation, which is the waterproof foundation. Actually, it's a little dark for my skin tone, and it oxidizes as well, which means it gets a little darker. This one is super, super light compared to this one. Look at the colors. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these two and hope for the best. Okay, let's do this. Wait, imagine if this was a trend. Oh, that would be cool. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it in with a beauty sponge. So the mixture isn't bad, but it looks super, super like a very cool tone on my face, you guys. But I love the way it is set into my face, and it also has a very nice coverage. Like, it covered up all my imperfections. You could definitely build this up, you guys, and it does not look cakey whatsoever. I don't know, I feel like I'm super gray right now. Next, I'm actually taking their concealer, their Catwalk Concealer. Yeah, I can see the foundation oxidizing right now. Like, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this concealer in. Ooh, the concealer actually looks pretty nice. Like, it just blended in really, really nicely. But once again, it's like a super lightweight concealer. It's more like perfect for an everyday, you guys. Literally perfect. It feels like you have, like, I'm not blending in anything. Next, I'm taking the Banana Dreams Loose Powder, which looks like this. And this was actually recommended to me, you guys, and I've been dying to try it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye. Wow, this feels very lightweight as well. So I'm gonna try to dust it off. I mean, I love how it sets and everything. It's super, super lightweight on the skin. It sets beautiful, but I feel like I just make my concealer darker. Next, I'm taking this beautiful bronzer right here, which is the Bronzer Fever Golden Glow Compact. And I'm going to be bronzing out my whole face with this. You guys know I love my glow. I'm using the Glow Girl right here in the color Bear Glow. So I'm actually using this on the highest point of my cheekbones. And this is going to be the base for my actual highlighter. So I'm gonna try their Glow Motion Highlighter Shimmer Highlighter Shadow. Super pretty, beautiful. Oh, I like this. Yes, yes. Whoa, this one is bomb. It's super pigmented. I'm also applying the highlighter on everywhere else in my face. I'm applying a little bit of here on the tear duct. Look at the brow highlight, honey. Going back to the palette, and I'm taking the chocolate shade right here, and using a flat definer brush, I'm gonna apply that very close to the lash line. And mixing these two shades right here, I'm going to smudge my lower lash line. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. I'm using their Big Lash Mascara, which looks like this. The packaging is super cute, you guys. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and take their thick and thin felt tip liner, and I'm going to be applying this on my waterline. So the only two lipsticks that I got, you guys, are these Mega Matte lipstick in the color 2 Bob, and Skinny Lippy in the shade Off the Wall. But these shades do not go with the lips, with the eyes. Like, wow, they're very, very creamy, you guys. And very. Last but not least, you guys, we're actually gonna try the Fixer face spray they have, which looks like this. I love the way it smells, and I love the way it feels. Anyway, babes, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to subscribe and also thumb up this video and become part of the Sparkling Babe fam. Like, I'll link everything on the description down below so you guys can check it out if you're interested in anything. Without further ado, I'll see you on my next video. Until next time.